What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and this is going to be a speculation video on the Spring Heroes. So we got a new silhouette a few hours ago and we have 20-ish hours until the trailer, so we all can speculate and see if we end up being correct or not. So it's a bit fun, so let us begin. So on the silhouette, on the left side we see someone with a headband and a spiky bit of hair. So there are a couple of characters which fit that kind of criteria. The first one is BOYD. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying this is BOYD, but I don't think it's gonna be BOYD, even though he like really fits the criteria. One main reason being is that FEH monetization has been pretty aggressive this year with FEH Pass and everything. So I don't think they're gonna be really releasing someone like BOYD in a Spring Banner when there are other more popular characters, which I'll go over. And the second option who fits this kind of criteria is Garrick. So Garrick is also really popular from Sacred Stone, so he could be one. And this character does hold a lance, so I'm really hoping that this ends up being an infantry lance unit and not just any kind of cavalry lance unit or flying lance unit. I really hope, because infantry lance would be much better. And the third character which fits this criteria is BOYD. So BOYD is also really popular and not yet in the game. And keep in mind, there's always some characters on these special banners who has not got their original version, but they get their special version first. So maybe BOYD could be one. He does fit that criteria with the headband and the spiky hair, and a lot of people have been speculating him as well. So those are the male options for the silhouette on the left side. Now let us move on to the right side. So here we see a female, and there are a couple of characters who can fit the criteria of this female silhouette on the right. The first one is Fear. You know, if BOYD is on the left side, then it's probably Fear on the right side along with him. So father and daughter, that could be a thing, because so far there's always been some kind of family connection, mostly like brother and sister in the Spring Banners. For example, on the first banner we had Camilla and Xander, and also Crom and Lucina, you know, daughter and father. So that once again the pattern. Now on the second banner we had Alphonse and Sharina, brother and sister. On the third banner we had Bruno and Veronica, again brother and sister. So the brother and sister pattern is there, but father and daughter has also been done before, so it wouldn't surprise me if this is Fear. And the second criteria is the most obvious one, it's EST. The reason being is that the other White Wing sisters have already got their chance on the Spring Banner. In year 2 we had Spring Katria, and then we had Spring Pala last year. So S is the only one remaining, and S is quite popular. And funnily enough, if you compare like the original versions of these characters, S is still the most used and most popular one because of her White Wing Spear Refine, because of having armored effectiveness, and she's really good for Arena Assault or for like Aetherites for flyer teams, but nowadays they are not really all that popular. But in general, she's really useful compared to Katria or Pala, who do face a lot of competition, and S is kind of a bit of a unique unit because of her Refine. So S is definitely a really big possibility, and there's a huge chance that this could be S because the pattern of the White Wing sisters has continued. Or maybe she could be along with Minerva. You know, that could definitely be a thing. I would love to have a Minerva alt, honestly. They could be a duo unit or something like that. Or if this is Fear, then she could be a duo unit with BOYD. And there's another pattern which has been followed in Spring Banners since year 2, which is of having the original characters from Fire Emblem Heroes. So the second banner had Sharina Alphonse, and the third banner had Veronica, Bruno, and Loki. So this time maybe we could get Lif or Thracier in their Spring alt, but honestly I cannot see them being in these kinds of Spring alts. This book 3 did have this kind of dark theme. Air makes sense, you know, in the newer alt, but other than her, like, I don't really see someone like Hel, Thracier, Lif, or Gustav being on a Spring Banner really. But if they're gonna be doing it, then they might as well. They could even go for like Spring Hellbendy, because he recently did appear in a chapter, so that could be a thing. Surtur also appeared with that logic, but I really hope it's not Spring Surtur of all people. But in general, we could expect another OC. And yeah, that is basically gonna be the speculation. Let me know in the comments, who do you guys think these units are in the silhouette. Let us have our speculation done before the trailer comes out in 20-ish hours. So the trailer comes out tomorrow and the banner comes out day after tomorrow, and the free unit that we get from this badge is going to be from Tempest Trial this week, I believe. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps me a lot with the YouTube's algorithm, and if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe with notifications on so that you can always get the updates to my videos whenever I upload. Because YouTube sub boxes are about as functional as the pattern will be if they decide to not put S on this banner. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.